up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to Big Night Living. And welcome to Sunday. I'm so sorry I couldn't post yesterday because the weather just was not working with us. But today, I promise you, we have something epic. We have something absolutely amazing booked. We're going to be hitting this place called Norvan Falls. It's a 14 to 16 kilometer backcountry hike, or 8 to 10 miles for all my US viewers. It's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be long. It's going to be well worth it. Apparently those falls at the end are amazing. So honestly, not much more to say. So without further ado, let's go, baby. Woo! So as I'm walking here, kind of a funny thing that's going on with North Vancouver. It wasn't like it was when I moved here about 7 years ago. Everything is becoming more commercialized as they build up like more high rises and everything. They're starting to charge access to these trails, so there's pay parking here now, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm gonna pan the camera around and show you how well this is working for them. So, okay, just starting out here. Just gonna nestle into a good pace here. It's gonna be all afternoon anyways. Weather's awesome. It's really warmed up. Probably gonna lose this coat in a second. The toque could even come off. So honestly, everything's kind of looking really good. I think the rain is gonna start at about 4, so maybe just after we finish this. I anticipate this is gonna be 4 to 5 hours. That's kind of including taking time to shoot and everything. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. But today's a far cry since yesterday. Yesterday was just absolutely gross, but looks like we got a nice break. So the trail we're on is called Mill Creek. It's an old logging road. So as you're going along, there's remnants of its history and everything, which is pretty cool. Too warm out right now. We'll pull the coat off and keep going. In here, nestling into a good pace. Always that first 45 minutes to an hour is always just a bit of a grind, but once you get into that pace and get that warmth up, and everything gets a little bit easier. So let's go. Baby. All right, we went left, the fork in the road, checked the directions. We are on the right path, so there's not gonna be any mistakes here. Mountains are starting to peek through. Weather's like absolutely perfect today. I don't know, it must be 10 or 12 degrees, but as long as you keep this pace, you keep your warmth and everything, and it's pretty awesome right now. off that beaten path, that regular trail now. We're getting kind of a little more technical, rocks, ice, all that good stuff, all the fun stuff. As much as I like those kind of quaint little trail walks that have a maintained path, I just like I like the more rugged terrain. So definitely in the right element here. All right, 2.5K in. I'm not really keeping an eye on time. I know we've got a good pace. Sunset, again, coming into spring, and because we had daylight savings, sun's not really gonna be a factor. As long as we kind of keep this pace up, everything should be good. So just really enjoying this one. Super nice day. Getting into the snow here, super bright. Yeah, pace has kind of slowed down a little bit here. So I know in micro spikes, there's definitely some icy parts on the trail, but take your time, watch your footing. It's all good. All this snow, plus we're getting into the forest here, losing our sun. So a good time to throw the coat back on. Pace has slowed down a little bit, but I think we're still making good ground. So right on, baby. Time to take a little breather here. For those of you wondering kind of what that is and what this clearing is behind me, it's a cache for equipment for search and rescue. So this clearing is a great place for a helicopter to land, grab the necessary equipment that's locked up in that barrel there, and then from here there's tons of mountains and trails that just makes it easier for them to access the people in need. So pretty cool. Here a little bit. Had to do a pretty fun creek crossing there. This time of year I'd probably recommend doing it with spikes. The trail's not too bad, but there are those icy patches that if you want to keep up the pace and go with confidence, it's nice to have the spikes, but we're making do. Pretty good. We're cooking right now. So I mean, total elevation gain for this, I think it's like 300 meters, which is absolutely nothing, but it's kind of all at the end, the last 3K or whatever. So I'm definitely trying to get my workout in right now and just, you know, increase my pace as this elevation gains and stuff, and it's pretty awesome. So all the elevation here, about 300 meters total. Just fix my hair, fix my toque here. God, here we go. Where was I? Yeah, 300 meters total. Not a ton of elevation, but it's all kind of at the end, the last 2 or 3K or whatever. So I'm pushing it, making sure I have a good workout out of this. I forgot last video, I'm supposed to give a shout out to my buddy JR. He loves elevation. Huge guy that just loves, you know, making up hills. So there you go, buddy. Along here, unfortunately, this lighting, that's better. I decided to do a time check here just to kind of see where we're at. We're 2.5 hours in right now. I think we're probably a half hour outside of the falls, maybe 15 minutes. So that puts us around 6 hours. That's not too bad. Keep in mind, like I'm stopping quite often to make sure I get the shots and whatnot and keep you guys updated. That's kind of how this thing rolls along. But still, sun's peeking out now. No rain yet. It's pretty perfect conditions. I'm super happy I waited. Because yesterday would have been quite miserable. So whatever, day's all good. Found the falls here. Wow, they're pretty awesome right now. Lots of glacial runoff happening. You feel the mist right now, it's absolutely crazy. Norvan Falls, everybody. Definitely worth it. Oh, I'm just kidding. We got another 15 minutes, so I'll keep you guys updated. Baby. So I can hear the falls right now. Just up in front of me. It's gonna be a viewpoint to check out. I can also feel the air temperature dropping. Gonna be a viewpoint. I think you can actually climb up to a different viewpoint, but let's go check out the one viewpoint right now and kind of assess the situation. But Mater. Okay, just coming up to them now. Mist, definitely different in air temperature and all that. Lots of glacial runoff, so I'd imagine they're pretty good right now. I'm just gonna try and get to that viewpoint though. Lots of slippery rocks, so we'll find a way. I'm gonna try and reposition. Somehow I gotta get across here, down here to this point. That looks like a better viewpoint here. And maybe we can even go up here. Yeah, we got a bit closer than this. Getting closer. I'm gonna try and reposition again. I just gotta do a bit of a river crossing here. Super slippery, but I think I can make it to the other side. There's one part where I'm gonna have to jump from rock to rock. It's about a 1.5 meter jump, but yeah, let's try and get closer. Right, well that was pretty awesome to see. Yeah, I could see where like snow and ice would be super slick, like kind of dangerous getting up to that point, like especially like where we were kind of bouldering down. So I think we picked a good time to go. Yeah, not too bad. Hang on. Okay, so it's an out and back, so I'm not going to shoot too much on the way back. I'm so hungry, I should have brought a snack. I think we did it close to 3 hours. I'd like to be doing it back in an hour and a half. So I got to really put those lightning boots on. Again, like we've seen everything. If there is something new to shoot, I'm going to shoot it, stop, you know, make sure I gather that moment or whatever. But yeah, keep you guys updated once in a while, but whew, let's go. Woo-hoo. Okay, back at the supply cache. That was kind of a rough 45 minutes there, or an hour, or whatever it was. Just so hungry. I only had 2 eggs this morning, just kind of by themselves. I was having breakfast and like I was trying to figure out, okay, well, we weren't able to do a video this weekend, which I hate it. I hate having unproductive weekends. I always want to be producing content or whatever, so it really bugs me or bothers me. And then I just saw like a window of opportunity this afternoon. So I just had to do it. That's what this channel is all about. You just take those opportunities and run with it. So I didn't really have a lot of breakfast coming into it. Just running out of energy right now. Super hungry. Should have put a bar or a sandwich or whatever in my bag. That's okay. We're making really good time. Just trying to watch the energy levels. And yeah, all in all, pretty awesome. Just can't really wait for dinner though. Pretty excited. Okay, making good time here. Back to that snow area. Whatever. Head down, eyes on the prize, and keep you guys updated when we get closer to the parking lot or whatever. to kind of that flat ground trail or whatever. Again, making awesome time. Maybe 20 minutes left of the car, maybe half an hour. So yeah, really good pace back. Really just pushed it, and yeah. What's up, you guys? Made it back, and the rain is just starting to fall, so that's perfect timing. That being said, we had one slight mishap. I wore these really kind of short, thin socks, and I didn't realize there was a lot of like rubbing and chafing going on between the back of my leg and the boot, and also this like really fine gravel was getting in there and making everything a little bit more abrasive. And I've got all these blisters kind of on the back of my foot here, and yeah. So I was pushing it so hard that I didn't even feel it till I started to drive and looked down and realized, but I have to wrap that up tonight. But that's all part of the process, part of the fun. That's part of pushing yourself. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed those falls. They were absolutely epic. And the one really nice thing is, yes, it is a long trail, but it's not overly technical. So it's definitely accessible by most people, which makes it, top notch in my books. That being said, I'm just going to do the whole edit tonight. I planned on just editing between Monday and Tuesday after work, but I just figured, you know what? We made such good time that I think I'm going to be able to push and get her done and out Monday morning, but you already know that because you're watching it. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will be back next Sunday, and hopefully you guys have a great week. Take care. Bye.